Hi guys, welcome back to Nyx Reads. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to subscribe if you love watching bookish content, especially during the cozy season, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching what I want to read videos. It is almost every booktuber's favorite season. Autumn, fall, whatever you call it in your corner of the world. Today we're talking about the small stack of books that I'm planning to read in October specifically, because for November I have other plans. I want to participate in Nonfiction November again. As the name suggests, I'm going to try to read as much nonfiction as I can. Plus I decided to add some bonus content. After we talk about the books, I'm going to show you guys a little haul of fall autumn decoration that I got for this season, because I figured if you're watching this video you probably like being comfortable and cozy in your home to read. The official October TBR consists of 4 books. Let's begin with the first one. I have here Cytonic by Brandon Sanderson. This is the 3rd book in the Skyward series. I enjoyed the first 2 books in this series so much. They're so much fun. If you're looking for a younger sci-fi story, then I highly recommend Skyward. In short, the first book, which by the way I gave 5 stars, is about the remains of humanity. They are trapped on a faraway planet, and for some reason they're under constant attack of unknown aliens. Our main character is a very fierce, very feisty teenage girl. Her name is Spencer, and she really wants to become a fighter pilot. So she wants to sign up to get into the academy that trains these pilots. That is honestly one of the great things about the first book, because you get the academy and training setting where you get the cliques, the competition. And the first book is also where you learn that there's actually a lot of secrets, a lot of unknowns within that world, and you get to slowly unearth them. So this is book 3. I remember book 2 being a bit weaker than the first one, so I'm hoping that this book kind of picks the story back up. The next book is part of my classics challenge, but also very fitting for October. I mean, look at this cover. It's The Little Ghost by Otfried Preussler. This is technically a children's story, so I anticipate that I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but I'm hoping that I will really enjoy it. I do not know too much about the story, but it gives me Casper the Ghost vibes, so I'm hoping that's what I'm gonna get, because I love that story, I love that movie, so hopefully we get like a playful, minor spooky story in here. Next up I have a witchy romance, which honestly I'm very excited about this. It's Go Hex Yourself by Jessica Clare. Our main character Reggie applies for a job, but she doesn't realize that instead of applying to work at her favorite card game shop or company, she instead applies to become a familiar to an actual witch. And while she starts apprenticing for a very powerful witch, she butts heads with the witch's nephew, whose name is Magnus. From there on, I guess romance, but also some love-hate ensues. It looks like they find themselves having to work together at some point because somebody targets their household. And honestly, I mean, just look at this cover. It looks so magical and so enticing. Lastly, also genuinely excited about this one, is Agatha Christie's Halloween Party. The premise of this book sounds very dark, but so intriguing. So it says here that at a Halloween party, Joyce, a hostile 13-year-old, it seems like she cries wolf because she boasts that she witnessed a murder once. Nobody seems to believe her, but within hours, somebody finds her body drowned in an apple bobbing tub. That sounds very intense. A dead child. I am very eager to dig into this one and see what kind of twisted explanations and stories Agatha Christie comes up with in this book. The main reason why I want to read this is because there's a new Poirot movie coming out. It's called, I think, A Death in Venice. So the title's a bit different, the setting is different, it's literally set in Venice. I don't think this is, but the movie looked like a split between a murder mystery and horror. I am interested to see if we find that horror element also in this book, or maybe that was just added in as an extra thrill factor for a movie on screen. I'm keeping my TBR humble because I technically still have 3 books left from my summer TBR. And then I have this book here, which is the Swan book by Alexis Wright that my boyfriend pulled out from my TBR jar. in my last wrap-up video, so this is one that I need to read soon as well. And then for my video where I was talking about the rest of 2023 releases, which you can watch if you want, I have A Haunting on the Hill by Elizabeth Hand waiting for me as an e-arc. I just finished rereading The Haunting of Hill House a few weeks ago, so now I'm ready to dig into this, not retelling, but revisit of this world. So that was the books. Now let's quickly go over some new cute fall decoration that I got. So the first ones are real pumpkins. It's these. I got 3 of these from my local market for I think $1.50 each. The third one is right here on the shelf. They're just so cute. These are not meant to eat. It said on the sign these are probably not going to taste good, but they're so cute for table decorations. I also checked the dollar store, but the only thing that I brought home with me are these cute leaves that I just draped over this shelf. And the rest I got at HomeSense. So the first item is this table runner. It's unfortunately a tad too short for my dining table, but nevertheless it's super cute. So it's this, like, what do you call it, burlap-ish or linen material. No, it's not burlap, I think it's linen. And then it has this beautiful stitching of sunflowers, acorns, leaves, and pumpkins, obviously. And then it has some more acorns and leaves towards the middle, and then it has like the same motif, on the other side. Then we found this pear-looking pumpkin that's kind of spooky. It has this dark color where you can put an actual tea light, which is cool because most of the decorations that have openings like this, like houses and pumpkins, they're LED powered, and I think it's just so much cuter if you can put an actual tea light in it. Then I got this wood smoke candle. So I mean, you can smell it, but I can't. It smells so good. So my partner really loves the smell of a campfire, so he chose this actually, because I usually get like a pumpkin spice or apple scent, but this one's really good too. It's described as wood smoke with peppered greens, white herbs, and balsamic olibanum over spice, amber, oak, and hickory. And then lastly, this is probably my favorite item or items. It's these little mushrooms. They're little tea lights. You can see that you can actually burn them, but I don't know if I will burn them because they're so cute. But they also look kind of natural. I figured it's gonna be very nice to put these on a decorated table, maybe on top of some green leaves or some fake moss. I love it. It kind of gives me a spooky fairy tale vibe. So that's all I got. I get a few things here and there every year, so it accumulates. I don't want to go too crazy. This is one of my favorite pieces from last year. It's a spooky ceramic pumpkin, and we just keep candy in here. Out of everything, what I still need are more drapery decorations, like fall leaves or something like that, to put over lamps and bookcases, but one thing at a time. All right, if you want to let me know that you're still watching, why don't you leave me a pumpkin emoji and let me know what you like to decorate your home with for fall. And also, did you read any of these books that I have here, and do you have any recommendations for me? As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.